Hello, and welcome back to Norland. We'll be continuing on today. We've just passed our first week. We're on day 8 at this point, but I think we're at the end of day 8 as well, if I remember where we left off. But we're looking to start some wars with neighbouring kingdoms. We've put together a nice little militia group, so we're hopefully going to be able to go over and give them what for, and annex them, in the hopes that we can then start building up a little bit of a kingdom of our own here. Some of the nations over in the west have started to do so already. There's already some jostling of the borders over there. So we want to try and get ahead of it before they end up over here and we're kind of backs up against the wall against a much greater force on the enemy's side. So yeah, we want to be nice and ready and established before then. We're also going to work to start making our food production, well, sort of correcting that, getting it working. We're going to need a mill soon. So we are currently making, though, a rye field. Now, let's see. Yeah, so we now need the mill. Putting it probably, near the fields is a good idea, I'm guessing. Yeah, we'll pop it over here. Line it up with the lumberyard just to make it look neat. And we'll speed up through the night. Crisping is probably going to be going soon. And at this rate, we're probably going to have another heir to the throne coming out soon. Right. Everyone goes in the temple then to start the day now. Right. Character can fall in love with another if interest in them is above 60, they are not already in love with someone else, they have an unsatisfied need for sex. They might cheat on their partner or spouse. If they're no longer in love, they have unsatisfied need for sex. Got it. Well, oh, loss of child. Oh, there you go. So we did have one on the way, but it didn't get anywhere. Right. Crispin's leveling up. Perform the task. Educate. Right, okay. An enemy is waiting for the right moment. So let's have a look at us. So they dislike us, they dislike us. They dislike us. Tree would really like us. Enchantment are probably waiting for the right moment. Enchantment is planning to plunder them. Okay. There's another thing over here. The enmity between the kings reached... Okay, so... Moon Lake is going to plunder Wind Peak. Okay. Forest bandits are planning to plunder your village. You can send your army to help defend themselves. Right. Iron reserves in mines are not infinite. Each level of mine improvement gives you access to a limited supply of iron, and the cost increases from level to level as miners have to dig deeper into the earth. After depleting the resource at level 5, the mine is completely exhausted and your only source of iron will be trade. Ooh. Interesting. So if I click on the mine, I mined 50 of 200. Ooh. Okay. They're needing some instructions, it looks like. He apparently inspected it yesterday, so what's he complaining about here? No idea. Right. Upgrading a building not only provides an additional workspace, but grants performance bonuses. The closer it is to the temple, the less time workers will spend commuting to their workplace in the morning, and the closer it is to the warehouse, the less time they will spend brewing work resources. Roads increase movement speed. Loyalists work under the influence of Loyalists and workers under the influence of nectar work much faster. Workers from certain cultures have productivity bonuses, and prisoners work three hours longer than peasants do. Okay. Right. Let's get Gabbers controlling a new army. Give them all some weaponry. Then we'll go to the world map. Um, Squad dabbers. So that should now send them out. Let's go until we've got 100 flour. And so produces flour. Requires 1 rye. Okay. So this rye field should start producing today. Requires a manager. Oh, and she's grumpy. She's annoyed with the food, but she's lost a child lately, and that's put her in a really foul mood. Right, Tabitha is going to go, and he's going to defend the village. This will get us. This will allow us to get dip our toes into. Ooh, what's this? This will kind of allow us to dip our toes into combat for once, before actually before really getting stuck in there and going and fighting wars for places. Like, what would we do with this? Like, request in politics. Burn to the ground, threat of plunder. Most bandits are planning to pillage your village. Your troops have come as reinforcements and will remain in the town for 3 days or until the first battle. Here come the bandits. Crispin and Olena are spending time in bed. What? Who's Olena? Farmer. Oh, he's just off with the local townsfolk then. Is Crispin while it's staying. Lord myself having sex with a peasant. Damn those repulsive peasants. Right, here come the forest bandits. The number of new peasants arriving each day depends on the average mood. Right, city growth reduces migration as large city harbours many dangers. War in a neighbouring province increases migration as refugees look for safe places to live. It's also reduced by general or cultural terror. Unemployed people significantly reduce migration. You can view the expected number by hovering over the peasants in the top left corner. Okay. Average mood is 43. We haven't got any open jobs at the moment, so we've got low growth. Right, and we know that we can new settlers bring with them gold. You can reduce migration by spreading negative rumours about yourself. Okay. Right. Okay, let's have Freylin go and spend time with... Oh, she can't spend time with... Is there not an action to just spend time with the kids? Unsure. I'm probably doing this horribly since it's my first go. But that's kind of the whole point, you know, Oh, here we are. Auto battle, battle on the map. There we are. So we've got a village to defend. Got on 1 time speed. Here we go. Uh-oh, they've got an archer. They have advanced technology. No! Has he run out of arrows? Okay. Sometimes wounds are merely bruises or minor cuts, but inflamed wounds can be dangerous as they can fester within a few days, causing gangrene. It is incurable and fatal, so a character who reaches this stage will soon die. To prevent this, wounds must be treated with medical salve before they reach that point. Wounded characters do this on their own, and no direct action on your part is necessary. Medical salve is stored in a warehouse, and injured lords and warriors will retrieve it themselves when they need it. It's very important you always have a few bottles of medical salve. Everyone thanks you. Mother Sophia bless you for your kindness and help. The whole village is praying for your soul as best we can. And we're now moving back. I'm very tempted. If we have enough stuff, we should definitely go and recruit the forest bandits here. But first, I want to figure out how I actually go about declaring one. Oh god, they've put up a right garrison now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They've got 8 people, and they're looking pretty well armoured. Like, that guy has an actual hat. You know, he's got an armoured hat. God damn, they've got shields. They've even got 3 archers. I mean, how am I meant to compete with 3 archers? Let's pause. So, politics, burn to the ground. Ultimatum neutrality will achieve an ultimatum demanding to sever all political ties with vassals of this politics. Okay, so that's us threatening them to say you should remain neutral and not ally with anyone. Politely demand tribute. Threat of plunder. There's... So where is just declare war and go and conquer them? There. Demand vassalage. You challenge their authority and demand he becomes your vassal. If he does not agree to submit within 3 days, you will be required to attack the city. If you emerge victorious, this faction will become your vassal by force. If the king refuses, but you don't attack, you will be seen as a coward. Uh-oh. So you do give them a warning. So... Damn, if we could hire all these forest bandits, but we'd need the weapons to arm them. It'd probably be like a... Oof, like $1,500 to do all that. I would reckon. Right. Severe hunger. Why are you not... Is she not eating? They're not all. Yeah, okay. I think when Crispin eventually goes, I think he's served his role here. I don't think we... I don't think we need him as much anymore. We've nearly got Frailin to intelligence. She's on her way to intelligence 6. So we're doing alright now. And our upcoming Lord and Lady, they're getting there. Right. Hey, they're back. So if I go on the world map and click that, does it... No, they don't zoom me in as to who it is. But I can probably guess. This is something as well that we have to keep in mind. That should we attack somewhere, others can come to their aid. So I want to watch out for that. I do want to take out Great Mist, I really do. That said, they barely have any garrison over here, though they'll probably quickly put one together if we threaten them. We should assume that anywhere we attack is probably going to have about a... I would reckon probably like a 10-man garrison that'll be fairly well put together. So we should probably keep an eye on that. Oh look, she's no longer in a horrible mood. I think with a bit of bed rest she'll be okay. Looks like she's spending some time with Dabbers. I'm guessing they're probably going to be going to the same bed. We'll not send her to the trader today. We'll let them have a bit of rest. Right. But yeah, we're getting slightly, she's in a slightly better mood. Yeah, hopefully once she's rested up, she'll be good. Chancellors. Clerks who work here can also be assigned to manage buildings instead of lords. The building requires the constant presence of a managing lord throughout the workday, but it enables up to number of clerks to distribute instructions to a lot of buildings. The production bonus on clerks' instructions is determined by the management skill of the lord managing the chancellery. You can also build additional chancelleries, which will be managed by clerks, but the management bonus is decreased by performance debuff. Each instruction issued by a clerk costs paper cost. I think that tooltip might be a bit bugged. Right. Well, that's something to consider when we expand a bit more. Everyone's suffering from some mild hunger. Well, one of them is. Go have some breakfast. We'll have flour soon, so we'll have some semi-decent food. Are they still waiting on... Flaming hell. Had I not assigned... I thought I'd assigned Freylin to that. Go! Go! Go, girl, go! You need to issue the instructions or we're gonna starve. And this was supposed to be her as well, wasn't it? She's going to be in charge of food production. She's got a good management skill, it'd be a shame to waste that. So Freya is in charge of beer and food. Fields periodically deplete. For this you need wood to burn to use as ash. Other buildings will break down when the necessary knowledge for their operation is lost. This happens when you do not have any lords with the relevant knowledge. Typically, repairing buildings requires tools. If a building is left unrepaired for a long time, it may catch fire, destroying it and posing a threat to neighbouring buildings. Repairing it requires a lord in the settlement who possesses knowledge of its construction. So if we lose Crispin, we will eventually lose the temple. Okay. Right. Now then, let's see. By the way, Dad has lost his agnostic debuff. I believe he has. He's a believer now. And is a bit happy about having victory in battle. Right. How is our army at the moment? So we've got 7 warriors. We've still got the same amount of medical salve. It's on 5, so I guess no one was injured in particular in that last battle. We trounced them. Oh. So a big battle just took place here. And they're allied with Moonlake, who have got a decent garrison. These are probably not in a position for us to really take on right now then. But I do eventually want to take on Great Mist. These don't have a big force in their garrison and they're not currently allied with anyone. We might be able to take Dust Valley. Wind Peak does have a decent garrison. They're an Alliance head. Let's see. Does it say... Oh, I bet I can look at the map to that allied with. It might be Dust Valley and Silverhaven. Oh. Oh. Silverhaven. Ally of Wind Peak, because you can see they're in the same... They're all the same on the map now, so those two are, I guess, an alliance of cities or what have you. Going for Dust Valley might cause them... Oh god, and these two have allied. Yeah, we need to start making some moves here. Moon Lake have allied with Stardale and Great Mist. So Dust Valley is the me and Dust Valley are the last independence as well as enchantment. And they're hated by everyone, so they're probably going to get killed soon. What's their army like? Terrible. It looks like they've exhausted their forces. I think we go on enchantment now. No one likes them. We can definitely go for them, I think. Our protection will be removed. Let's do a save. Thing is, I think it just saves this as an auto-save. Like if I go to load, yeah, it's saving them as an auto-save, so I don't think I can actually create a permanent manual save. Oh, you know what I bet the problem is? Yeah. It's because we've named it the same name, isn't it? So if we call it maybe, Delbers Day, and what we're on, 10? That should create a manual one. There you are. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Politics, demand vassalage. A messenger. Right. Let's trade. What have we got? What's available? Ooh, there's some books. Axe proficiency, secret deals. Conducting dealings with forest bandits will not negatively impact your relations with neighbours. That's kind of huge. Pig farms, intelligence, loyalty basics, how to deal with addiction, combat 1, scaffold, peasant's house. And they want to tax on our bloody warriors. I hate the church. I absolutely despise them. The gits. So we're just going to have to pay a ton of money to them. Yeah, I can see why we want to just go and obliterate the church at some point. It makes a lot of sense. We're kind of running out of things to sell as well. Oh, price of wood is massively high. Oh yes, I remember. We were going to sell some more after the market had been done finished being saturated, weren't we? So there's been a bit of drop off to it. We can sell about 30 or so. What will we get for some more? We're still getting a good amount. Okay, that's probably like we're getting less than the norm now. So we can make a bit of cash from them. We won't be able to go hiring new warriors though from the bandit camps because simply put we'd have to buy all the weaponry for them. We would probably want some light armor, which we can't get at the moment. Right. The quantity of your sales exceed local demand. It becomes oversaturated, dropping the price. Participation states can increase local demand. Stolen rings over there if you want to get them. There's army recruitment from these. But we'll enmity between Moon Lake. Oh, Moon Lake is gonna. Oh, these are fighting each other. Right, right. Okay. Might just accept. Sometimes when you need to gather strength and there are strong enemies nearby, it makes sense not to create your own state but to join an existing one. You can request to join the Free Cities Alliance through the main province action menu. Within the alliance, you will ensure your protection, increase local demand, and be able to trade with its members. The only obligation is to maintain good relations with the head of the alliance and send troops when other members need protection. When you are coerced into vassalage, it makes sense to consider your options. You'll pay tribute to your suzerain, but you can save on your army, as your suzerain will have to protect you. Besides, local demand will also increase. Of course, being part of another state takes you further from the ultimate goal of the game, to unite the provinces and become emperor. Right. Loving protection has been removed. Success! Oh, success that we've done it. Okay. So look, you have a lot of enemies, me included. You should probably consider the options here. Right. Do we need a new bunkhouse, by the way? Because is this... Oh yeah, we're full. We also, I think, need a new lumber mill. Let's put one down there. What else can we produce? So herbalist, we'll need knowledge. Right. I do love little building animations. We should probably look to improve our lumber mills as well. Let's put Davos in charge. Also, upgrades will cost 15. I think we save up for a few days. Bit of a pig farm known as Delvers. You present me with a harsh choice: to see my kingdom destroyed or to pay you an unbearable tribute. I choose the tribute, but remember, only Sophia sees all. Well done. And it's, yeah, so we've got, is it a queen? That looks like a queen. So if it looks like, yeah, they're in a bit of a dodgy situation, and now they've agreed to serve us, so that's good. Right. Now, in an alliance, we've got these two here and Great Mist. Dust Valley is independent at the moment. I think that we move to take them next, while we still can, without angering people. That said, they might join Wind Peak and try to resist us, and if they do, we will probably lose. So it's worth trying. If we can do that and we get them on side, there's then 3 of us in a bit of a brittle arrangement, but we can then probably make moves on Great Mist at that point, but it will be difficult. If we can do that, that's when we can start looking at picking the rest of this apart then. We need to find we need to get our foot in the door here. It's going to be very dependent on if we can take Dust Valley here. So we're in a bit of a tentative situation here. Right. It's too bad there's this whole army tax thing. Because if there weren't, straight up, we could just amass a big army and take these on. But obviously having a standing army tax, yeah. And Moonlake has become our enemy at this point, so they really dislike us. They absolutely hate us. Over here in Windpeak, they dislike us. Bright Vale apparently dislike us. Competitor for influence made deals with forest bandits, attacked neighbours. Yeah, so we want to try and take Dust Valley next. What kind of army have they got now? They're trying to put one together, so we should make a move sooner rather than later. I think that's going to do it for now, though. We'll save this as day 11. So we've got a save before and after we made them vassals. And we'll just keep saving before and after like significant events like that, and then otherwise relying on the auto save, and I'll probably save at the end of episodes now that I've finally figured out how to do a manual one. Right. For now though, thank you very much for watching. This has been Norland, and I will see you in the next episode. I'll see you then.